eSports Weekly number 12. Ho! And check it out. Oops, that is the wrong thing entirely. That's what I wanted to go to. I'm just hitting the wrong buttons here, but holy crap, what's going on? Yeah, I'm at a new angle. I got this new wide-angle lens. What is happening? Well, I'll tell you right now. I'm actually borrowing and using the camera that we're going to be using for the LOL tournament later this semester right now. So I have this awesome wide-angle lens, this like actual camcorder rather than my like little dinky webcam over here. So I'm looking good. I'm testing it. I'm looking over here. This is where my feed is. There's you. Everything's looking perfect. I'm so excited. My name is Edwin Moles, and we might as well start calling this series the PSUP eSports whenever I feel like it. Because it sure hasn't been a week since I last did this. It's been more like 2, which isn't terrible, but perhaps more accurately we should call it the PSUP eSports whenever I have time for it. Actually, at this part, I don't need headphones, so I'm gonna take those off so I don't sound to myself like I'm in a fish tank. But anyway, let's get this started. Actually, don't have too much for you today. We'll just cover some of the stuff that's happened recently and what's coming up soon. But you should know immediately in esports news, since you all are all into gaming and all that cool jazz and cool stuff. I'll take you over to the screen right now with me in the corner. How you doing? Right now, we're looking at the tournament of the Rise Up 2012 tournament hosted by LawReport.com. If you've been watching our channel recently, you've seen some of the games in this tournament cast by myself and Chili, my good friend Chili, who's actually the vice president of PSUP Esports. Boom, he's the man. I love that guy. And we've actually finished the quarterfinals. This bracket hasn't quite been updated yet. In fact, Team KS, Team Kernsuk, and Team Spaghetti Cat, 2 of the teams that Chili and I have been following throughout the tournament, have already advanced to the semifinals. So we actually are going to have 4 teams left in this upcoming weekend, and we started with 256 teams. And of those, 2 of our favorite teams, and nothing to anyone else. Like, we just happen to be following these teams. They happen to ask for us to cast them, and so we've been having a great time doing that. They're really well mannered and all that. Everyone else, I'm sure, is super baller. Everybody in this tournament has been extremely mannered. That's one of the things that Chili and I really noticed as we were doing this. Everyone is so nice, so like awesome and endearing. And so it's been a pleasure to cast for this tournament. But we're going to be going into the semifinals this upcoming weekend for Team Spaghetti Cat, Team KS, and then the winning teams between Any Which Way, or We Give the Best Leashes, and Army of Champions or Fairy Tale. And I cannot wait to see how this is happening, or how this is going to go down. I'm sure the semifinals and finals are going to be super boss. So stay in tune with the www.youtube.com/PSUP Esports, which is where you are now, for those casts when they go up pretty soon. We'll go ahead and move to the next tab. Boom, get out of here. ESL World Main. This is the 4th IEM Intel Extreme Masters tournament ever, and it's actually being held in Hanover, Germany right now. And so you League of Legends players, I'm sure that you've seen on LeagueOfLegends.com that there are teams playing right now in this, but there are some hilariously awesome games going on, and you owe it to yourself to get on here. Go to you can actually just search here, IEM Hanover, and yep, you will be able to watch some of those games. They're super cool. There's also obviously other games going on, so like StarCraft 2 and things like that. But yeah, so far IEM Hanover has been absolutely awesome. In fact, it's what I'm going to do after finishing this. I'm going to go back and watch more of those games. Anyway, get out of here. More things to catch up on. Actually, this is just kind of a review. Keep in mind, we are right now in spring break. By the way, I love spring break. This is the 4th day of spring break for us right now. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I'm so relaxed. I woke up in the afternoon. I had a bowl of cereal. I'm just like, oh, this is so amazing. I get to play lots of League of Legends. I get to catch up on a lot of work that I need to get done. And actually, I'm a kind of a big cleaning guy. I actually like cleaning things a lot. It's not even so much the process of cleaning, because that's kind of, gross and tedious. But when you're done, like what's afterwards, like when your bathroom looks immaculate and you just want to walk in and just like wash your hands for no reason, just to be around how clean it is, so you can see yourself in this sparkling crystal mirror. Like I love that. And so I've been kind of like hardcore cleaning mode right now. And unfortunately, I have picked up a little slight bug, so I got this heavy congestion going on. But whatever. Spring is upon us, and I'll even let you can't really see my window, but just look at the flood of light from outside. Oh yeah, isn't that great? God, I love sun so much, which is one of the reasons why, as much as I like Penn State and State College, I'm looking forward to working somewhere else in the world when I graduate from college, because it's a little bit cloudy here. In fact, it's like stupidly cloudy. We have like the worst weather in the U.S. next to Seattle. But if you're from Seattle, sympathize. Anyway, let's go back to this. I'm just rambling now. Penn State eSports Club. Yeah, the Super Smash Bros. Brawl tournament is on the 24th of March. It's a Saturday from 11 a.m. to like midnight-ish, and I'll be sending out more emails about that soon. This is a pay-as-you-come, so it's going to be pay at the door. There are entry fees and all that. You can all check this out at PSUPesports.com. That's, yeah, basically all you need to know for that. The Penn State Regional Ivy League of Legends tournament, of course, I've talked about this like a million times. This is coming up in the end of the month, March 31st and April 1st. It's going to be ridiculously cool. It's going to be held in the Hub, and we have teams coming in from, like, all over. We have a couple out-of-state teams coming in right now, and they're all involved with Ivy League of Legends in some way. This will be cast by me, Evan Moles, and Chili. It's going to be awesome. It's just going to be great. So, keep tuned for that. Stay tuned for that, and I will have more information for you as we move forward with that. But basically, I'm going to keep this relatively short. We're not running over time yet. Nah, I'm going to go ahead and boot up this replay, because the last time I talked to you guys, I asked you to send me games, you League of Legends players, I asked you to send me games of you playing Shen, the Eye of the Twilight, who recently got some buffs and then kind of a hot fix, and we wanted to figure out kind of where he settled. Well, I got some submissions, but I ended up picking a game from one of my favorite players, Anthony Westella. He's a member of the club. He's super awesome. He's a film major, and he is the namesake also of the Ivy League of Legends PSUP eSports team, Anthony Westella. Right now, he's playing Shen, and we'll go ahead and jump into the loading screen for this game. Actually, I haven't loaded it up already, because what I want you to see... Oh, actually, I did load it up. I did. Ah! No, go. There we go. It did load up, and what was interesting with the loading screen, you can see me in the bottom right corner right now, I'm down here, is that he was loading up with about 600 ping, and he was the only member on the loading screen, only player on the loading screen. And, you know, when I first loaded this up, I was like, what happened? What happened here? There's obviously a story here. So here we can see Anthony Westella not only joined the game, he reconnected. So it's always good to know that you're getting into the game late. So he's level 1 right now. Looks like everyone else is well, level 1, but we have some junglers at level 2. Rolling along nicely there, and so he just got in the game, and the first thing that he does is decide to build no items. Anthony Westella said, I'm gonna get pink ward, 3 green wards, and 5 pots, although the pink ward does make sense. We are up against a Twitch in bottom lane, and he's off to a roaring good start. Let me readjust the screen there just a little bit. We got Shyvana up here in the jungle saying, "Lol, look at me." But Anthony Westella, yes, you do have some seriously horrid lag. In fact, if we go up to the ping here, we'll see that you have, what the mother, huh? We have, okay, I know for a fact that this is a lie. It's not 41,782 milliseconds. First of all, because that would be unplayable. That would be about 42 seconds between your input and the game responding. I know that this is a glitch of LoL replay. It's just displaying the video. It's got like, has a minute ping right now. This is not actually true. He is sitting, however, at around 600, which is still, by many people's definition, still unplayable. So anyway, Anthony Westella, he had a rough start, all right? You know, things are not going to go pretty well. But actually, this story has a lot more to do about YK Carrot up here. We're going to be talking about him. Second blood will go to YK Carrot. He is playing a top Nunu, Teleport Flash. Just got a gank from his Shyvana jungle against Shen top, which is a little more reasonable than Shen bottom. In fact, we will find out at some point during this game that Anthony Westella totally thought that he was going to be top, but then, well, he DC'd. Oh, here goes Rudy. There goes the Anivia dying to a Twitch gank and a Karthus. He thought he was going to be going top, but Nunu wanted top. He really did. YK Carrot, this is the story of YK Carrot, the story of a man who gets a kill early in his lane, he gets blue buff, and he decides to stick around even though he's at very low health. This is a decision that I wholeheartedly don't agree with. And we'll see that YK Carrot, you know, he's a boss. He totally thinks he's going to be totally fine. Like, there's nothing that could possibly go wrong up here. Not at all. I mean, Anthony Westella is right now down here supporting for Slipskater and Sivir, who's like, doesn't say anything in this game. He's totally quiet and nonchalant. Anivia is coming back in the lane right now, and unfortunately it's his LoL replay. I can't see anybody else in the game. But YK Carrot's feeling very confident. He's moving up. He's throwing the ice balls. He's eating the Vorpal Blades. He's like, no problem, man. I'll be cool. I'm Nunu. I'm riding the Yeti. Oh, yeah. Throwing those ice balls with blue buff. They are 100% free. Feeling very good about himself. We have Crazy Psychic here in the jungle. But definitely this is a story. A little bit of Tazelhoff and... Oh, what the dive. Okay. Well, it turns out, in fact, yeah. He was not safe, and now he just donated blue to Shen. Oh, but YK Carrot, he has a reason. Look, he has a reason, and everyone's been through this. You just died, and there has to be a reason for why you died, because it's absolutely impossible that you should have died for whatever reason because it's your fault. No, not at all. No, not my responsibility. Look, Nunu says, look, fucking minions, man. It's all about it's minions. I couldn't have predicted that there would be minions, and that was why I died. Anyway, YK Carrot, he's, no problem. Look, he's 1-1. He's got the double Dorans. He has, like, no CS, but we're going to ignore that. That's fine. We have Soulstealer and Anthony Wasala moving in down here. Actually, we have a gang by Shyvana and YK Carrot. YK Carrot, why are you... Nunu. WTF. Why are you down here? Twitch saying, almost. Teleport gank, he says. I have teleport. I teleport ganked. Why? YK Carrot. Why? Why not? We don't need 4 people to gank. He teleports bottom. It's just like, no problem, man. I'm just a hike up bot, or a hike up to top lane. No problem at all. I could have even backed and probably gotten there faster. It's absolutely no problem. Anthony Wasala right now, unfortunately, has no items because, of course, he wasn't able to buy anything that actually is a real item, or a non-consumable item at the beginning of the game. Twitch saying, it's no problem. I know where your wards are. I got it, but oh, crap. We got Clish Shot coming in. He's got the Amumu. The bandit shots is good. There's a nice spell shoot by Slipskater and the dash away by Anthony Wasala, and actually, totally nothing's going to happen. And we have a YK Carrot actually diving into Shadow Devorak saying, listen, I'm totally fine. I just got blue buff back from Shen. And then he gave it to Karthus. It can't be my fault, though. Yeah, look. Warn me. Listen. It's not my fault. Warn me when Karthus is 6. K. Any of you, okay, I'll warn you next time. Next time. Oh, wait, too late, That's right. It wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault, man. You didn't tell me that Karthus was 6. I mean, I'm level 5 in top lane, and I even took the time to teleport bottom and then walk top, so it's definitely, yeah, you need to let me know that he was 6, okay? It was imperative. That was the reason why I died. Now, of course, Karthus has blue buff, and Rudy for PL is like, oh my god, he bought an Oracle. This is Anivia with boots, 1 pot that he just used, and Oracles. Saying, he's basically saying, the only reason why I'm dying is Twitch, and I'm gonna make sure that will not happen again. Anyway, we have, actually, Crazy Psychic. Looks like he's got red. He's in the position to gang top. He's gonna come up on Shadow Devorak. There's the lead, and he gets taunted. He's gonna be pulled into the tower. Backs off. He does some damage. He's actually gonna steal some creeps from YK Carrot, because why not? There's the Ice Blast, and now he's gonna back. Or is he? Donna. Actually, he just died and donated red buff to Shadow Devorak. Wow, that is annoying. That is annoying. You're sure right about that, Shyvana. I'm sure your team would agree with you. Oh wait, and Shabrex gets the kill on Nunu using the red buff. Anthony Wasala, we forgive you this. We forgive you this. I know. Listen, you're frustrated. Feed the Shen smart. You just got a little bit. You got a little burr in your trousers there. You're just a little uncomfortable. But Nunu, YK Carrot with the exception once more. Except that was a moment I ran out of mana. Of course. Why wouldn't my mana know to not spend itself so I would have mana right before I was going to die? It's not my fault. Listen, how am I supposed to control my mana when it wants to spend itself all the time? What am I supposed to do? And here's Twitch actually coming in for the gank on Rudy. Brocephalus moves in just in time to get tower aggro and then ult, therefore immobilizing himself and taking all the tower shots. Actually, we're going to have this cute little loving embrace in death over the Anivia corpse. We'll see Brocephalus will fall over, and in death, do they not part. Meanwhile, we got YK Carrot actually getting a Mumu ulted top. And for the 4th time, I say yes, yeah. And he'll go down to the Shadow Devrex. No problem, Mang. Diving without a fear. Now, I would love to show you the rest of the game. There are plenty of funny moments, but I want to keep this, you know, not too long. And unfortunately, with League of Legends games, they can go quite long. I will tell you right now, though, that Blue Team, despite their best efforts, will surrender this game around 20-something minutes and give it up. But the story of YK Carrot and Anthony Westella, and even to a certain extent, Rudy, for people in Brocephalus, was, I think, good enough to share with you a little bit. So let's actually go ahead and quit this game and go back to me real quick on this beautiful camera, because I look so sparkling and clean, just like my bathroom. And I would like to say thanks again for tuning in for PSUP eSports Weekly number 12. I have been Edwin Moles. I have been. This has been Edwin Moles, because it's me. And yeah, we have a ton of events coming up, so go watch IAM Kiev, play League of Legends, enjoy your spring break. If you are a college student, you're on spring break. Do some spring cleaning, feel better, don't get sick, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!